The application process can be very confusing. It's stressful. We talked about that. So joining us now to help demystify the process, Dawn Christiansen Brooks with Idaho State University. Thank you very much for joining us. You're in this all the time. So what are the current stresses? What are important things that people need to be aware of as they're applying for college and going through that process?
Well, at Idaho State University, we're deep into that process, and students have already been, the vast majority of them, funded for their scholarships to come to Idaho State University.
For the fall.
For the fall.
Yeah.
So it's a really exciting time. We're in our registration process. We give incoming freshmen a priority registration experience. But the thing that I'd really like to stress to incoming freshmen is that follow-up that they need to do. They're still in their last semester of high school. So they need to follow up and make sure that we get their last transcript. They need to tie up all those loose ends and make sure that all their early college and dual enrollment is, those transcripts are reported to ISU, so they're getting credit for what they've accomplished already. And also those AP test scores.
Yeah, you can't give up yet.
Yes.
Even if you're just
keep taking it.
No, just keep getting it all turned in, keep streamlining it to admissions at ISU so that so many of them have done such prep work and they're coming in close to sophomores.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I worked with a girl yesterday who by next year this time she'll have her associate's degree because of her early college dual enrollment.
Smart.
And it's so amazing to see that they've made excellent choices and they're on a path.
Well, there's a friend of ours has a son who's a senior at Century, and I saw him post on Facebook the other day, I'm accepted to ISU, I'm already registered, so glad that's out of the way, so now I can work on these last couple of months.
You guys are in the thick of registration right now. Even as we speak, it's been going on this week, the early registration. People can still sign up for a slot to go to early registration tomorrow, is that right? What do they need to do?
They can go on to isu.edu/advising, and there will be the registration right there for the early registration event. You do need to be an admitted incoming freshman to attend this event, and you can just register. If you don't have time to register, as long as you're already admitted, you can show up and you can participate in the event.
Okay.
What about, this is a little bit off, but one of the, I think, good things about ISU is that it's a lot of non-traditional students. So if there's people who are looking to try to get back into the swing of things, are they too late for fall semester? Or what's that process like right now for you?
No, absolutely not. They can go on and apply. Just go on isu.edu/admissions. And apply. And they can just apply, and then they'll receive their admissions, their acceptance information in the mail, and they can get up and going. Now,
one of the things that's really scary for those non-traditional students, maybe they've been out of school for 10 years, they're not sure what to do. They haven't taken math for, 10, 11, 12 years. It depends on the student. One of the things ISU does, it's not like, okay, if you don't have this GPA, you're out. They help people get up to the level they need to be at, correct?
Yes. If there's several things students can do if they're kind of concerned about where they are academically, because it's been some time since they've been, participating in academics. What they can do is they can just straight away apply, and if they meet the criteria to get into ISU, they'll have a mandatory advising session, and they can do that online or they can come in person, and we can really help them in central academic advising get placed into the correct classes that are going to be appropriate for them to returning. Now, if they don't meet that criteria, what can happen is if they'd like to, they can petition for admissions to Idaho State University, and then a petition committee will review where they're at, what they've been doing out there. Some jobs are great preparation. You're actually using a lot of math and English in the workplace, and so we'll review that, and then we'll direct them to appropriate steps. We have a START program, we have adult basic education, there's some College of Technology programs that might be their first step. So there's just a lot of options. No, and there's a lot of people, their whole careers are devoted to preparing people that are returning to school and to help them developmentally get there.
Very good. Dawn, thank you so much. This is good information for everyone to have. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.